Neutrality means that a civil servant will remain politically impartial and non-partisan throughout his career. Indian Constitution as well civil service conduct rules prevent bureaucrats from actively engaging in politics. Example: All India Services Conduct Amendment Rules 2014. Importance of political neutrality for civil servants. Important for independent functioning. Political patronage will lead to corruption, will help civil servants to be unaffected by changes in the flow of politics. Servants should only abide by the moral authority of constitution, will help to serve all sections of society without any bias. Lack of neutrality can lead to nexus between bureaucracy and businesses. Example: crony capitalism. Challenges faced by neutral civil servants. Arbitrary transfer. After election, new government uh, wave of transfer of civil servants. Punishment posting. Transfer to non-significant positions and posts. Day-to-day interference in administration of by political clan. Way forward, secondary to give security of tenure to civil servant, any premature transfer should be based on sound administrative grounds. As per Sardar Patel, the service must be mm, above party, and we should ensure that political consideration are reduced to the minimum, if not eliminated. It is easier for a person to choose between right and wrong at personal level, but dilemma gets created when there is a clash between personal and social values. Example: it is tough to raise voice against injustice when everyone else is silent. Right is right, even if no one is doing it. To do the right thing is ethical and just. Criticizing the act of Israel, that is targeting civilian kids in Palestine. Virtues like empathy, honesty, courage, etc. are always the right choice. Be the change that you want to see in the world. Social reformers like Raja Rammohan Roy, Gandhiji were able to change even their opponents' hearts. Wrong is wrong even if everyone is doing it. Doing wrong thing create frustration and causes cognitive dissonance. Corruption by honest officers. End results are embarrassing. Acts of Nazis, even today Germans are embarrassed. It needs courage and an upright character to opt for right choice. Organizational culture is a set of practices, values, and shared beliefs within an organization and its employees that arise from what is generally regarded as appropriate way to think and act. Healthy work culture, respect of fellow workers, teamwork, recognition of merit, integrity and trust, role played in motivation and sustaining values, act as regulating mechanism. Organization culture shapes attitude and behavior. Example: if corruption is condemned, employees are unlikely to take bribes. Service, sense of identity and belongingness. To understand that public servant belong to larger community with a sense of commitment, having values like compassion, empathy, etc. Promote efficiency. Teamwork equals to 1 plus 1 equal to 11. Inspire people to think out of box. Leaders own mistakes and give credit for success. For example, in APJ Abdul Kalam and Satish Dhawan. Effective communication in team, lesser conflicts. Second, ARC, poor organizational culture has led to degradation of values and corruption in administration. An organization culture that encourage employees' participation and transmission of positive values leads to better motivation. The roots of Indian classical music can be traced back to Samveda, that is book of chants, and its Uveda, Gandharv Veda, that is science of music. Evolution of Indian classical music, seven-hold flute and Ravan Hath recovered from Indus Valley, parts of Veena mentioned in Aetherya Aryanaka, Nati Sastra, 2nd century BC to 2nd century AD by Bharat Muni, contained six chapters on music. Sangeet Ratnakar by Sarang Dev contained 2064 ragas. Flute was favorite instrument of Lord Krishna, patronage given by monarch. Depiction of Samudragupta playing veena on a gold coin. Music became integral part of Bhakti and Sufi movements, bhajan and qawwalis. Similarities between Hindustani and Carnatic music, both gave importance to melody, same foundation. Examples were rag, tal, associated with religion, differences. Hindustani and Carnatic influence. Persian, Afghan Arabs, Carnatic indigenous, spread in North India and South India. Substyle, Gharana system like Agra, Gwalior, Gharana. One particular style. Freedom, freedom to improvise. No freedom to improvise. Ragas, six major ragas, 72 ragas. Need for instrument, vocal plus instrument. More importance to vocals. Instrument used tabla, sarangi, venas, mandolin, etc. Both genres are associated with great personalities such as Tansen, Amir Khusro, Hindustani, and Tyagaraja, Carnatic. The Swadeshi movement 1905 was a response to British decision to partition Bengal in 1905. Swadeshi movement, a watershed movement, all India aspect. Surendranath Banerjee and Anand Mohan Bose in Calcutta, Tilak in Pune and Bombay, Lala Lajpat Rai and Arjit Singh in Punjab, Madras, Chidambaram Pillai, goal of self-government. 1906 INC session declared self-governance or Swaraj as the goal of INC. New form of struggle. Boycott of foreign goods like Liverpool salt and Manchester clothes etc. Public meeting and positions. Methods of mass mobilization and forms of popular expression. Corps of volunteers or samitis. Examples of this Bandhav Samiti of Aswini Kumar Datta to generate political awareness among masses, use of fairs and festivals to reach out to masses. Tilak used Ganpati and Shivaji festival. Program of national education. Example, National Council of Education was established in 1906. Boycott of British school. Swadeshi enterprises. Example, Swadeshi Steam Navigation Company by V.O.C. Pillai. Swadeshi art form. Example, Amar Sonar Bangla by Tagore and Sudesh Gitam by Subramaniam Bharti. Expansion of social base to students, women, jamindar, lower middle class. Provided techniques for later movement, example, passive resistance and constructive work. Movement ended in 1908 because it became leaderless. Surat split of 1907 failed to reach masses and peasants. Severe government repressions. Movement was a turning point and future struggles were to draw heavily from the experience gained. Corals are invertebrate animals which are in symbiotic relationship with zooxanthellae algae. Coral polyp provides CO2 for photosynthesis and zooxanthellae provides organic products, algae like carbohydrate. Conductive condition for tropical corals. Sunlight required for photosynthesis. Shallow depth rarely developed in water deeper than 50 meters. Clean water. Water should clean from sediments and pollution. Warm water. Temperature should be between 23 to 25 degrees Celsius. Running water and salt water and those factors for decline on color, physical factors like coastal development, dredging and quarrying, pollution like sedimentation, nutrient from agriculture, pathogen from waste, overfishing and coral harvesting. Coral reefs occupy just 0.1% of ocean surface, but home to 25% marine species. That's why they need to be conserved. Environmental degradation is the deter- deterioration of environment through depletion of resources such as air, water, soil, forest, sea factors, overgrazing, deforestation, soil erosion, land disturbance. Example of disaster Uttarakhand floods 2013, region cloudburst. How environmental degradation has acted as catalyst. Runaway growth of tourism, road constructed in haphazard style, new resort hotel etc., or fragile river plain, blast and construction of tunnel for hydroelectric dams causing ecological imbalance, measures for mitigation, massive information campaign about environmental concern, example, National Environment Awareness Campaign, protest excessive development like Narmada Bachao Andolon 1985 and Save Silent Valley movement 1978. Environmental concerns would be part of urbanization and development. Tourism must be sustainable, prohibit contamination of river, lakes, seas, and effective water management and efforts. Construction of joharts and pines. Rajendra Singh, the waterman of India, afforestation drive. The solution lies in achieving sustainability at social, economical, and environmental development as highlighted in SDG 2030 goals.